We're down here again with Queenie. A couple of weeks ago we put a post up about Queenie's very first painting that she has ever done on canvas, and it created a lot of interest. A lot of people sent in messages about it because it truly really was an amazing piece of art for a first effort at painting. But more amazing than that, something else wonderful for Queenie has actually happened. Somebody has come forward and offered to support Queenie to paint 12 different paintings and put on an art showing, an art sale after she's painted 12 different paintings, right?
Yeah.
Is that amazing or what?
It's amazing because I get to, share what I'm going to do with people, and then I get to share my talent to the world.
Have you given it any thought about, at this stage, what you're going to do with the painting?
I don't know, I'm just overwhelmed at the moment. Like, this is too much for me.
We'll talk about that again in a minute. Let's just talk a little bit about Queenie herself. You're 21 years old?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. What have you painted before?
I've designed a house, like their room, living room, and then like everything inside the house. I painted it.
So you painted the walls of the house?
Yeah.
Okay, and that was for a friend or?
For a friend.
Okay.
And then I painted walls of the coffee shop.
As a result of painting the walls of the house,
yeah,
you were asked to paint the walls of a coffee shop.
Yes.
And you've done that?
Yes, I've done that.
And is the coffee shop now operating as a restaurant?
Yeah.
I believe so. It's just opened a little while ago. And I've also been told from other sources that there's been a number of people asking who did the artwork on the walls. It's fantastic, So obviously people are very interested in your art. It's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, it's quite overwhelming, like I said. I'm still overwhelmed until now.
Tell me a little bit about yourself. You live here at home with your mother, brothers and sisters?
I lived with a bunch of families.
A bunch of families?
Yeah.
Tell us about that. Explain. For people who might not know what we quite understand you mean by that.
It's like, I could say that it's a Filipino trait to like live in one house with mostly 10 people.
10 people?
Yeah, but unlike what you think, it's not crowded or anything. It's actually fun. Like,
it's fun.
You get to talk with people every day and you get to have fun with them. There's no lonely nights with them. That's
good. But I was actually talking to somebody just earlier this morning, about people suffering with loneliness in the lockdown situation. And I have noticed around the Philippines that the more you drive around, people seem to be coping with it quite well here. Probably because of the large families all the time.
Yeah.
So how many families are actually living here?
3.
3 families. And how many children?
They have children. There's basically like 6 children inside the house. 6
children and 4 adults.
Yeah, 4. Yes, 4 adults.
4 adults, okay. How many bedrooms in the house?
2.
2 bedrooms in the house for 3 families?
There's actually 3 because there's a bedroom in our kitchen too.
Oh, there's a bedroom in your kitchen as well. So after dinner at night, somebody sleeps in the sink.
Yeah, I know. No, not really.
Okay. And so you're living down here in Darwin. It's just south of Dumaguete City. Not far from the beach. Can you get to the beach down the end of your house? Or?
Yeah, we get to go swimming most of the time.
Okay. And how does your family manage to survive? I mean, money-wise, etc. How do you make your money?
Our parents here usually do like dressmaking.
They make some costumes and dresses and things.
Yeah.
Yes. And they sell those in the markets or?
Was it ordered? Yeah, ordered.
Oh, so they have orders. They have people they do this for regularly.
Yes.
That's good. That's good.
Enough to.
And it's enough to keep going.
Yeah.
Okay. With a struggle. so actually, if your art show was successful, it might actually tremendously help the whole family,
Yeah.
depending
I hope
on how
so.
successful it was.
That's why I'm gonna do my best.
Good, good. Coming back to the art again, then, for a moment, have you given any thought about, I mean, I understand it's all very, very new, but have you given any thought in the past about what sort of styles of painting you would like to do?
Currently, I'm still like searching on what art style I would do. I'm still making sure like I like this one before I start this, like that. So I get to familiarize with all art styles there is in the world. Do more research like that.
Do you think that you might be more of a traditionalist type painter, or that you might aim for something in a more modern concept?
Right now, I want to do something new. Like, I want to do something that haven't been done before. So it's new thing.
That's a wonderful, wonderful challenge.
Yeah.
It's a challenge, something that hasn't been done before. Breaking new, so you're going to become another Picasso. Break new ground, invent cubism or something similar.
Maybe.
But I mean, if you're striking out on some sort of career like this, to have the goal of wanting to do something that nobody's ever done before, that is a fantastic aim to have. Not having done anything before, I guess one of the ways of doing that would probably be to... Hello, Mr. Rooster. Thank you for interrupting.
They're hungry.
Would maybe to try and do some of the paintings in different styles to find out what actually suits you and what you like doing.
I don't know. I'm still doing everything that I can do. To like, I'm still trying. Like, I'm still
Challenge.
Yeah, challenge like that. I don't have an idea.
There is something that you mentioned to me before that is very important to you in your painting, and that is to engender some sort of feeling into your painting, so that you can feel that the painting is actually becoming part of you and you're becoming part of the painting. Is that really important to you? You mentioned that to me earlier.
Yeah, I want my painting to be more personal to me. I don't want to just paint just because this is what others want or like that. I want to paint because this is what I want. Like, I want to be able to explain what I'm painting. Like, I want to share everyone what I feel. I want to paint what I feel. That's why sometimes I don't want to paint because I feel like, you know what, this is not a good time to paint. I don't feel good like that.
Yeah.
So,
and you were telling me also that during the first painting that you did for me,
yeah.
that during the painting, some of the kids will come in and say, "Oh, that's really good," and it made you cry.
Yes, because I feel like they're bluffing like that. Because it's not done yet.
Yeah.
At that time, it's not done yet, and they keep on saying, "Oh, it looks good already," like that. They keep on teasing. I'm like, please stop. I keep on crying because I'm emotionally invested in a painting. So I feel like I feel like I want to cry at that time. I'm very emotional.
I would think that being emotionally invested in something like art is an incredibly important characteristic to have. If you don't have any emotion in it, then it just becomes an abstract object.
Yeah.
I remember years ago in Australia, I came across a very, very well-known, very, very famous, well-known artist, and I loved his work. But I saw some of his later work, and I thought, that's just rubbish, you know. And I couldn't understand why until I was talking to the art teacher in the local high school who knew the man quite well. And he said, yes, now he's made a name for himself. He just lines 20 canvases up and just paints 20 backgrounds, 20 fences, 20 skies, 20 characteristics at the front, And he said he just sells them to tourists that come past, because then they can say, oh, I have a painting by, I won't mention his name, and he's an important artist. But the paintings themselves, they were devoid of any emotion really at all. But his early paintings were wonderful, wonderful. And emotion is such an important factor in things like art, right? And any artistic achievement, being it dancing, painting, singing. If you don't have emotion in your song, people aren't going to relate to it.
Yeah. That's why you gotta do what you love, or love what you do.
Love what you do.
Yeah.
And do what you love.
Yeah.
Do you have a love at the moment?
Yeah.
I mean a boyfriend.
And no.
Oh, no. Okay. Well, guys out there, there's a very beautiful young talented lady here.
No, I'm not gonna have a boyfriend until I'm 30 something.
Not going to have a boyfriend until you're 30 something.
Yeah.
So you really are devoted to your art.
Yes. Besides, I don't want heartbreaks.
You don't want heartbreak?
Yeah.
Oh. Wouldn't that make you cry again and give you more emotion?
No, I'd rather cry over a painting than
You'd
over
rather cry over a painting.
Yeah.
Good on you. Good on you. All right. Queenie, thank you very much. Thank you to your mother, who's sitting behind the camera over here operating it for us. I believe that you're going to have the canvases delivered to you next week. And that so you've got a week or so to start really thinking about concepts and things. And then it'll be hard at work. We will keep you informed about how Queenie's going over the time. Maybe we might even take you up and show you the house and the coffee lounge that she painted in the past. But I don't think we'll show you any of the paintings that she's done until such time as it gets close to the showing. Thank you very much, Queenie. Thank you, my light.
Thank you.
We'll see you again. If you would like to stay in touch with Queenie, stay in touch with us, please subscribe, press like, make any comment that you would like to. I'm sure Queenie would love to have some encouragement. And press the little bell on there and you'll get a notification of any posts that we make in the future. Until we see you again, goodbye, have a wonderful day.